Hi everybody, welcome back to Holly Harvest Farm. So, hi, Kennedy. Kennedy's out here this morning helping me. So, it's an odd video to make. We're out here, it is 6 o'clock in the morning, and we're out here at Dr. Mike Wawrzonek's pen, his enclosure. Now, many of you saw us redo his pen just a couple of weeks ago. Well, he got out, and I don't know where he is. So we found what we think to be the hole that he got out of right here. And it's definitely he dug out hole, not a something dug in hole. Mike has been in this enclosure for a number of years. Even before we got here, we used the same setup with 2x12s dug into the ground and all of that. We've never had him get out. He has lived out in the outside during the summer for his entire life. And we've had him for 10 years. And every year for 10 years, he's lived outside in the same setup. He got out. He dug out. It's definitely a dig out hole, not a dig in. The problem is, it's like finding a needle in a haystack out here. And I don't know what to do. So we're going to go and look for him. Right? We've checked everywhere inside of here, this entire area, this entire enclosure. We've checked everything that we possibly can, and we can't find him. We were out last night. We realized it last night. And the thing about Mike is that Mike is not a feed him every day animal. Actually, all of the food that he eats all summer grows naturally inside of his pen. So honestly, we only bring him a couple of scraps a few times a summer. He eats his own fresh grass every day. He gets watered rarely. He's a desert tortoise. He drinks the water from rain that he gets and eating it off the grass. So I check on him every couple of days. He could be gone for 2 days at this point. Oh my goodness, Kennedy. He could be gone for 2 days at this point. I really do not know. And he could be underneath the goat and pig house, which I can't lift that. I don't know how to get to that. He could be anywhere. He could be out in the pasture for all I know. I honestly do not know. But we're gonna look for him. We're gonna do everything we can to look for him. So let's go try to find Mike. Come on, let's go. Now, Mike is about, I would say, the size of a softball. If you were to take a softball and just hold it, he's not as round as a softball, but he's about as big around as a softball. And he could be anywhere in this grass. It's cold out right now as far as morning temperatures go, so more than likely he's burrowed himself in somewhere. My hope is that a predator didn't get to him already. I really don't know. The kids and I were out here with flashlights last night, combing through as much as we could. So there's Kennedy. And I mean, he could be underneath the hollies in these different spots. He could be out in the pasture. He could be, unfortunately, in the neighbor's very tall grass over there. I honestly do not know if we're ever going to find Mike, but we're going to try. So let's go see if we can find him. All right, so we are 45 minutes into our search. No sign of Mike. I don't know what a sign of Mike would be, but I haven't found him. And so what I've actually done was I got a string and a board, because that way when I'm looking through the grass, I can do this. And I can move it just a little bit at a time, feel if I hit anything, because more than likely, let me get out of the sun. More than likely when I do this, it's gonna be just a nudge against what feels like a rock. So this is what my tool is right now. I'm gonna see if it helps me get through the grass. At least I can cover 8 feet at a time. I don't know. We're gonna keep looking though.
And so the search for Mike continues. It's been over 2 weeks, and we've gone out every single day looking for him. We're sad. We just are running out of ideas. Now, Mike is a desert tortoise, so we have until about November before the weather gets too cold, but our search will not give up. We'll give updates when we can on our search for Mike, but sorry, everybody. We're trying.